evening. Welcome back. Welcome back to the treehouse. I'm actually really cold today. I might actually turn on our heater because my hat doesn't seem to be enough to hold in my heat today. I don't know. I did some meditation before we started, so I'm feeling pretty good. And it's Sunday. So I'm also feeling good about Sunday. We got a lot of things clean today. So it was a house cleaning day. Which I thought was really good. I thought that was really good to be able to clean the house for a bit. So, what we're gonna do today is continue to work on this painting. In particular, for some reason, I feel like the rest of our commission piece is going to be one that maybe I don't, I don't know. I'm feeling conflicted. I feel like I want to stream it simply for content purposes so you guys can see the end of it, but at the same time, like, I feel like there's something special about this one that, I don't know. I guess we'll just wait and see. I'm kind of conflicted about whether to finish this one on stream or not. I'm not sure at this moment, but I think maybe it's just time to take a break from it for just a minute, and then maybe we'll change our mind, or maybe we'll get clarification on whether or not it's supposed to be something else, more private, I guess, if that makes sense to some of you. I don't know. Which is interesting, because I've painted every single other one on stream, so I don't know. It's an interesting thing to think about. But anyway, we will keep in mind that we may need to finish that one off stream. Then I'm not sure. Maybe I'll make some of the other ones, or maybe that'll be like a private session thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of like thinking out loud right now. Like I always do. I always kind of think out loud sometimes. Always. But I don't know. I just won't think about it. We won't work on it today, most likely. Unless I have a breakthrough and something comes in and we decide to do that. But I think it's going to be the willow tree today that we work on. Most likely. Okay. So I'm going to continue kind of doing the same work that we've been doing basically the entire time. Is just narrowing down some of our colors just a little bit. I also added a new section here, a new stand to our background. You can see a little more of my crystals better on the stand, but I did update that as well. I think it'll be helpful. I don't know if I think everything else is pretty good though. I don't think I need to switch up anything else. We're also listening to a brand new CD today. I stopped at the post office and noticed that there was this CD in my box, and so we're gonna listen to it. We're listening to it now today. So if you were the one that gifted it's called The Offering. That's what this one's called. called The Offering. It's Mary Youngblood. Anyway, this is what we're listening to. So if you're the one that gifted this one, thank you very much. We're listening to it now. So we've added that to our collection. I also feel like we should work through some of our other shapes as well. Add in some more blue to what we've been working on. Hey, Magic. How are you, dear? You couldn't live with your own failure? Where did that bring you? Back to me? You're not actually a failure, it just sounds cool. Okay, thank you. I figured it was something along those lines. How are you today, Magic? Are you doing good? Was the moon kind of crazy for you? Or maybe you didn't even notice. Maybe you didn't even notice. The moon was extremely crazy to me. Hey, Ginger. Hi, hon. How are you? Yeah, the moon was very, very... Yeah, the moon was a little bit much for me, honestly, to tell you the truth. Is a little much. But, we're good now. We're good. It just was a lot to deal with all at one time. Best year so far? It is a pretty magical year, to tell you the truth, Magic, so I totally agree with you. Best year, best year. Welcome to the Full Moon Support Group. Yeah, Bagels. I was just talking about the full moon, and like, I'm glad that the information I shared with you, Bagels, helped, but we really have to thank Michael, because Michael was the one that pointed that information out to me, and that really helped me. Like, I instantly was able to let everything go at that point in time. Like, it was like a little switch went off, and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I feel better now. Hey, Zero. Hi, hon. How are you, Zero Affinity? Are you doing good? Do you guys need some hugs? There's some hugs for all of you. Oh, you just came to say hello before you sleep. I understand. I understand. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Yeah, he does have a way with doing that. Haha, Pickles. He does a really good job. Just like offering assistance and some clarity on things, and I feel like a whole different person now, honestly. After that, because I was like kind of concerned. I was like, no, I'm falling into my old patterns. What's going on? I was doing so well, and like now I feel like garbage, and I don't have any energy, and I'm like hating on myself now, which like came out of nowhere because I was doing really good with that, and like, what is going on? And then Michael shared that information, and I was like, oh, okay, I feel better. It's like having anxiety and knowing that worse comes to worse, you can take some ashwagandha. It's kind of like that similar feeling, if I can explain that well enough. because it's like, oh, you can put a name to it, and it's not just you being kind of crazy. Hey Sims, how are you, hon? Hey Tara, are you guys doing good? Yeah, it took me a minute. But I'm doing really, really, really good today. Guys, I have lots of energies. Since I meditated right before getting on stream, I think I might start doing that every time now before I get on stream. So yeah, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good. You were just looking at when I would go live. You've been missing my relaxing voice. Oh, you're so sweet, Tara. You're so sweet. Yeah, I took an hour for me. I took an hour of me time, and I did some meditation before starting. So you're doing well, Sins. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I am feeling much better than I was. I'm feeling so much better than what I was. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why I was a little later in the day. Hey, bunnies! Hi, y'all. Aw, I'm so excited to see you. What meditation technique did you use? I just do everything intuitively. So, I just tuned into my energy and kind of just was with my energy for a minute. And I kind of was like, okay, I want to know where my energy's going, how it's flowing, like then I can know better, what my goal is. So I just kind of sat there for a minute and I was just like really focusing on that mostly. And I did notice how things were flowing after a minute. It didn't take very long once you kind of tune in. Then I took some extra time to kind of work with that, if that makes sense. Like trying to move my energy through my body in any place that felt, I guess, clogged or heightened. Like the energy was heightened. I assumed that was something that I needed to work through, so I kind of just focused on that. And I felt the only part when I really needed to do any breath work was with my throat chakra, which I thought was interesting. But I also did I also used my hands to tell how, because I think my heart chakra was really overactive because I was putting my hands out and getting closer and closer. I was like, oh my gosh, I can feel my heart from here. From here. And so I really just focused on that, and I just told myself that I was just healing myself the best way that I knew how, and I feel much better now. But I do everything kind of intuitively. I don't really... I think for me, I'm supposed to do things my own way. I'm not supposed to... guided meditation is difficult for me sometimes, and because I'm just going through the motions. I'm not really throwing an intention out there as much, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to explain it. You had been in the same slump, haha, Bagels? Yeah. That around the same time, strangely. Part of me was expectations for the new year. Slip-ups happen, I guess. Yeah, that was exactly how I was feeling. That's why I shared it with you, Kumi. Hey, terrible symptoms. Welcome to this treehouse, son. But yeah, that's what I was doing. But bunnies, you love silencing your mind. Using a mantra depending on what I want to manifest. Yeah, I was kind of telling myself I am healing myself. 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 Hey Ghoulie, good evening, hon. Everyone has had a wonderful weekend. Oh yeah, it was a rough weekend, but then it definitely got better, so It definitely kind of switched modes. But I'm feeling really good now. I'm definitely feeling good now. Hi, hon. How are you? Hey, Brad. Welcome in, dear. Looking at all those philosophy books. I saw you put like tons of books. Like so many books. I was like, oh man, I don't think I've ever had to like scroll through the interesting finds section before so much. And then I was like, man, people are really using it. And then I scrolled down and it's like, oh, it's all of Rad's books, which makes sense. You explained it perfectly. Did I? I try. Because I realize like some people are, it's a hard thing to explain because it's such an internal experience specific to you as a person that like when you're kind of like wading through the water like by yourself and you're like looking for guidance, like it's really hard because like especially if you're looking for very specific guidance, like it can be kind of hard because that's not necessarily going to be the same way that everyone else has done it, to get to where they need to be. So I was talking about that the other day too, about how that can be kind of hard. You are what you think. Yes, exactly. This is the total books yeah, that is the total books of Princeton. Owns the company Wise. I don't have all of them, but I plan to receive all of them with patience. Oh, interesting. Hey, 420. Hi, 420. How are you, hon? You're popping in for a minute. I can understand that. I appreciate being part of your pop-in ritual. How are you feeling? Does anybody need to like just talk about stuff or that they've been working through, or? Cause man, I was like in depressive like self-doubt mode most of the weekend, to tell you the truth. So I had to like work through that part. And I was like, I thought I worked on all this already. Why is it coming back? Why is it coming back? It's so random. Please. Thank you. I appreciate those bits. Thank you. Oh no, why? I know. Honestly, I think it's just some pent up stuff from like forever, where you think you've felt it and dealt with it, but you were just blocking it off instead. I feel like that's pretty accurate, to what was going on. And it's sometimes about being focused too much on the past. You crashed. That's why you crashed out. Yeah, that was exactly what happened to me. I was just like so tired all weekend and extremely drained. And I was like, why am I so tired? Oh, it must be the moon. And then all of a sudden, like all of these emotions just came out of nowhere, left field. And I was like, oh my god, I don't want to feel this way. I have stuff I'm working on. You've blamed the moon? Yeah, I would too. Hey, Ara. Hi, how are you? The full moon gave you so much energy, bunnies? Yeah. Yeah, it did. It gave as much as it took away. Which is why I think if there was parts that still needed to go, I think that was why people were feeling some pent up kind of maybe sadness. I don't know how else to explain it. Because it's like, nope, nope, we can't take that with us. Get it out now. I'm like, okay. 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 I trust you. I trust you. They call it lunacy for a reason. Yeah, they kind of do, don't they? We shouldn't ignore the obvious, is what 420 is trying to tell us. I should probably be the one asking you that, but you're probably tired of being asked that. I just support you. Oh, alright, it's okay, hun. I'm actually much better now. I'm much better now. Once I think I realized, once I had some insight to, you know, me not actually doing anything wrong, things kind of just drastically changed after that. And I've been in a much better place after that. So I'm actually doing really, really well now. Like, super well. I'm doing good. You love it though? That the full moon is when we all get cooked? What? Cooked? I don't want to be cooked, man. I don't want to be cooked. I guess maybe. I have been, during my meditation, I did notice a lot of warmth. Lots of warmth, which is why now I'm like freezing. After that one, I'm like so cold now. I just am like, I want to go back and meditate again so I can be warm. Because like now I'm cold and my hat's not really holding in any of my heat like I want it to. Are you glad? Alright, I'm glad too. I'm glad too. I didn't want to stay in that spot, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to. Which is why it bothered me so much, because I was like, man, I thought I'd worked through all this already, and ugh. Ugh. I'm gonna try and really focus on like maybe larger blue for some reason. Larger blue kind of semicircles on the edges. I feel like this is gonna be a good representation. Lots of blue. I don't know why, but this, for some reason, I always forget what type of crystal this tree is like supposed to represent. It's like, I really love fluorite. Fluorite's very pretty, but I always forget like what this is actually a representation of on this painting for some reason. Have I been hiding anything on Wish? No. Not currently. No. Ara, I have not. I have not. I actually, while all of you were shopping, window shopping, right, on the internet, I was just chilling out with myself. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. I can't believe this. And I was just enjoying the music. I was just listening to the music. But yeah, it's pretty. I technically shouldn't be spending money at the moment anyway. At least not frivolously. At least not frivolously. I have bills and stuff. You know, guys, if you want this to continue to work, I do have to continue to be able to pay my bills. And that means no frivolous spending. No frivolous spending. But we do have our IRL shopping stream that we're gonna do. Because you guys donated $110 quite a while ago for us to go shopping, and that is still your guys' money. So we're gonna do that next Saturday. And it's gonna be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's only gonna be an hour-long stream. So you know, I guess make sure to try and be there. Otherwise, you'll miss out. It's gonna be a quick one. It's gonna be a quick one, and they are okay with answering questions for us. So if we have questions on like any of the crystals or like products or services, or you know, any questions on like, you know, spiritual questions at all, you know, they are really excited to have us there, and they're more than happy to have a chat with us. So they're going to be available for that too during that time. Welcome to the Not Sleeping Club. You guys are so cute. You're back, Ginger. I did upload the ASMR reading onto YouTube. So if you need extra help, I do try to cut those segments so that it's only the reading section. So if you need something to fall back on, that could probably work for you. And I'm thinking about doing like nature vlogs for YouTube as well, like nature vlogs. Maybe even some Patreon ones. Hey, Mustard. Hi, hon. How are you? I think it would be good to have like a nature vlog. Or like maybe sub-only vlog streams out in nature, where we just like, I don't even have paintings going. We just literally, well, actually that'd be pretty cool if I brought some paintings with me, but maybe we just chat. We don't do anything else except for enjoy nature and have a chat. I don't know. I need to be out in nature more though, for sure. And if the universe hasn't quite gotten me my treehouse yet, so I'm gonna have to make do with what I currently have. Hey, Michael. Hi, hon. I'm doing so good today. I appreciate you very much. How are you? Oh, you're waiting for everything to calm down. Does that sound nice, Ara? Would you enjoy some nature vlogs? Well, like, I'll bring my journal with me or something, and we'll have like a journal time or something like that. I'm not sure. That might be kind of nice though. What about a subscriber-only seance? I don't know what a seance is. I could make it up as we go though. There are no rules. It's intuitive, right? Are you doing well, Michael? I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I think a subscriber-only thing might be kind of nice for us. And plain air? What? I'm sorry it's loud for you there, Ginger. Huh? I look exquisite. Thank you so much. It must have been the really good meditation that I did. That's what I'm going to say it is. It's the meditation. It's the really good meditation that I did. Thank you very much. It's painting outdoors. I really do want to paint outdoors super bad with you guys. I think one of the things down the road that I'm going to want to do is like painting retreats. like intuitive painting retreats. Like you come and like heal yourself as you kind of like also get to know your creative self at the same time. Like it's like a nice retreat kind of thing, which I think sounds amazing. I would go to that. I would go to something like that. That must be what it's been. It probably is. It probably is. You want to hike more super badly? I know, but it's winter, which makes it kind of hard. Only one way to achieve a desire like painting outdoors? Sins? Which means go outside, right? Painting with body? You mean like hair? Like a head of hair? Or you mean body painting? Buffy, thank you so much for your follow. Welcome to the treehouse, dude. Buffy. Oh, finger painting. Oh, I didn't think. Remember when we did our Harvest Moon? Was it Harvest Moon? Full Moon? When I did like all the readings for everybody, and we did that rune tree where we drew runes and like put them down too. Your dog's third eye opened to apple. Does he really? I wonder which one it is. Is it this one? That one's a good one. That one's a good one. Is it this one? That one's too low. That one's way too low. That one's too low. It's probably the purple one. It's that one, isn't it? It's that one. Most likely. That's my guess. But I really like this one too. Toe painting? I don't know if I can handle toe painting. I think we would get some pretty strange people hopping in if I was toe painting. But I guess all humans are strange, right? I used to have a beagle and he had a brown dot on his forehead. My mom called it his third eye really hard. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. My, Lou, my cat, she always likes to, after I'm done meditating, she always likes to, like, hop. She's very patient. She'll wait until I'm done. But she does like to hop on my lap right after I'm done, which I find to be absolutely adorable. Bobicus feeds is a terms of service violation under certain circumstances due to strange people. Oh well. You know, oh well. That's what I would say about that. Oh well. Could be worse, I guess. Could be worse. That's kind of how I look at it. I don't know what's wrong with feet. I have socks on right now, though. Yeah, you have to go to sleep. I understand, Mustard. Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you so much for being here. Good night, sweet dreams. Here, I'll send you off with a chime. Good night. You wish your cat laid on your lap? Well, my cat's not even... She's not even up here right now. I just checked. Alright, so I'll put the cat cam away. Bye, cat cam. When a cat chooses to come lay by you, it's the most empowering thing ever. It is empowering, and it's also disempowering because then you don't want to leave. You're like, oh gosh, I don't want to move. This cat, they love me so much. They want to be in my space. Now I'm like confined to my spot. It's interesting. Good night, sweetie. I appreciate you, Lester, very much being here. Remember when I put a nice white paint down? I feel like kind of doing that with this one too. Let's put an end to democracy. Everybody will bow to the turtle. I will never be corrupt except if you offer me turtle pictures that I'm long gone. Magic. Haha, true. Yeah, exactly, like cats, yeah. Is that Gigi on your easel? Yes, Ara, it is Gigi. Gigi. It is Gigi. I also have, I did a new setup, guys. It's kind of hard to see because I'm like leaned over all the time. I should learn really to paint with my like extended, but I do lean over quite a bit. But I have a new thing now. I have a new setup. So I have my lotus crystal here with us that's hanging out now. Isn't it magical? This piece is magical. Sorry for the swear. It's okay. Did it time you out? Oh, some people are really into them. It's like a fetish. Yeah, they kind of are, yeah. So I brought that. I brought my amethyst seer stone. So one side it's all like very roughly polished, and then one side is clean polished, so you can like see inside of the stone. And I brought my pyramid up with us too. My little amethyst pyramid. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, they want to watch out for their brand, don't they? What about ASMR stuff? That's true. Yeah, some ASMR is like borderline creepy. You just discovered it today, Tara. There's only a handful of ASMR people I watch, and that would be Lucy, and a little bit of Ruby, but Ruby True streams like in the morning for me, which I don't really want to be there at that time, you know what? Like straight up walked into the wrong room. I know what you mean. 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 Yeah. Yeah, I watch Lucy because Lucy doesn't weird me out. You just like flying into other people's rooms. That's kind of how Twitch is like. Is though, like I'm just like here hanging out, just chilling, and my door's open so you can like fly in if you want. She's elf. Well, Ruby also I think wears elf ears. Here, I think I saw you, Tara, in Lucy's stream earlier. Maybe I didn't though. But that's Lucy, in case you didn't already. Hey Psychic, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, I know Ruby does wear ears as well. And Lucy also wears ears quite a bit. Maybe that's what I need. Ears, elf ears. Just join the crew. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. She's like, psychic's like, no, you don't. As does synchronicity. Although she does work somewhat differently. Really, really. What? This woman was just tippity-tapping her nails on the cards and the box, and you were confused. Oh, I would be confused too, Lara. I would be confused too. I mean, everyone asks me if my stream is ASMR. Everybody asks me that. I think maybe it's a normal thing. You should get a special mic one day for tapping on. I could just tap on my... It's too loud though. ASMR plus gaming sort of thing? Really? It was okay until he started whispering, then it's strange. Intuitive tapping. I mean, you tap on your face. I tap on my face. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Oh yeah. It's for Qigong, guys. It's for Qigong. I do a Qigong exercise, and you do little taps on your face while you go through, and you do your head too, and you do your temples, and you can't stand ASMR magic. That's okay. I think for some people it's not their thing, you know. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it, right? If you don't like it, you don't like it, and that's fine. It's not a huge thing. It's not a huge deal. But I do find it funny. I do find it funny. Eating ASMR? I know, I think we've been on this topic before with ASMR. Yeah, some people can handle it, some others can't, yeah. I think it depends on the, I think it honestly depends on the streamer. Like some people, I just don't want to imagine them in my space, like in that manner. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? Watch a wall of new paint dry for 24 hours. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It depends on the person, I think. Because sometimes I'm like, ugh, I don't even want you, like, in my space. Like, I'm not gonna listen to you. I think some people understand what I'm trying to say. Oh, yeah. Digital affection. I could see that. Pickles. I could see that. Stop. Thank you so much. I'm sending you tons of digital love now, Luna. Thank you so much. Stop. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Was the last couple days like super rough? And I wasn't available, and so it was rough. And I'm sorry, but I was also going through rough stuff. Things have cooled down here now. Aw, you're lucky. Gingerbread. Lucky you started streaming when you did. Okay. That's how it works sometimes, though. You know it's digital, but real. Yes, of course. You're going back to looking psychic? Okay, hon. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do think, yeah, like most things, it just depends. It just depends. You try to always see from other points of view. I do too, Magic. I do too. But I cannot understand what people like. You must be comfortable. You must be comfortable with yourself, Magic. You know what I mean? Like that part of you just doesn't understand the need that is there. If that helps explain things a little bit, maybe. Required tastes. Like an adult? I don't know, maybe. Some love it, some hate it. Yeah. That I could see. That I could see. Acquired. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. Thank you, Greeley. Oh, it's apparently very healthy for your mental health. Really? Really? I did not know this. Calms them down? Oh gosh. In a good in what way? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yes, acquired. Thank you. Required. It's required. You must like ASMR. It is required. It's obviously a, it's obviously for certain people, you know what I mean? Like people have, I don't know, is it one of those things maybe in life where people have very strong opinions about it and there's really no in the middle? Because that's kind of like the feeling I'm getting right now. I notice a little bit of a response, but I also only ever watch Lucy do it. I don't really watch anyone else do it. So, I don't know if it's like, you know, only certain times you'll get a response, or like only certain, I don't know if it's a response because I'm like already kind of connected to that person, or if it's like the stimuli is actually a response. But again, a lot of the times I hop in to ASMR and I'm like, no, I don't really want to share my space with you. So I don't know if you know that's part of it or something else. This is just Twitch people, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Uh-huh. Magic. What? You're so silly. Similar response in about 1 to 5% of the population. Interesting. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much for your bits. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. So we did listen to, we were just listening to our new CD. I don't know who gifted this one. But this was called The Offering, so we just finished that one. The Offering. So we will put in our other CD, but I do like that one very much. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's gonna be on our rotation. It's called Digital Love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Digital Love. Thank you so much. Digital Love is my favorite Daft Punk song. Aww. Haha Pickles. One of the first times I spent time with Paintbrush, we were watching lots of Daft Punk music videos outside on the swing. It was a grand old time. So Daft Punk has like a special place in my heart. Specifically because of that, but I don't remember what we were doing. Other than that, having someone whisper to you that you need to calm down would make me go crazy. I understand, Magic, I understand. You're welcome. No, yeah, no problem. I appreciate you. I don't know. A lot of people who listen to ASMR are just using it as a way to fire dopamine into their brains. Maybe. Which I think if people aren't receiving that through other forms in their life, like, I could understand the need, you know? It's a form of guided meditation, bro. You guys are so silly. It probably is a little bit. On some level, I could see that. Again, I think it depends on how it's being delivered. You know, how is it being delivered? You're gonna try to go to sleep, Junior. Okay, Ellen, I understand. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. Sorry we're kind of on a one-track train today with ASMR. Oh, the painting is beautiful. I'm so glad you think so. I'm so glad you think so. I'm kind of putting in a green spiral right now. A nice kind of heavy green spiral right now. Good night, Gingerbread. Sweet dreams, honey. Sweet dreams. You're not okay, Magic? Why not? Oh my gosh. He's gone down the rabbit hole. Yep, he's gone. I don't know if we can get him back. Hi, sweetie. Do you want to sit up here with me? Hi, honey bear. Hi, honey. You want to sit down? Hmm? You want to lay down the other way? No, of course not. Would be too easy. She automatically starts purring. Automatically starts purring. Automatic. I feel like you've joined the dark side. You don't have to. You don't have to. You can stay in the middle. You don't have to jump off the deep end. You can splunk around, see what resonates and what doesn't. And then, guess what? You can always sneak and change your mind. I love you, sweetheart. A Shrek one-on-one? What's Shrek 101? Hi, King. How are you? I enjoyed seeing your painting very much. I was very impressed. Very, very impressed. You're moving to Jupiter? Let me know how that goes. Let me know how much you enjoy it. Also, I'm like sitting weird because my cat is here. This is her kitty head. Her little kitty cat head. And her little kitty cat butt. So she's sitting on my lap right now, which means I lean kind of really funny. It means Magic and I are about to enter the final layer. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. That painting was a mess. King, I thought it was really good. I thought it was really good. I did. I thought it was really good. It was a good start. It was a good start. Nothing that, Thanks, Bagels. Nothing that, you guys are fast. That was fast. What was I gonna say? Oh, nothing starts out looking perfect. Nothing starts out looking perfect, King High Women. King, they just don't. It takes time. It takes time. I thought it was a very nice start. It would look like it was almost ready for all of the shading. Justice demands vengeance. Yeah. I don't remember Twitch having such a hard time with bots and bot spams before now. Maybe they're actual people now though. Who knows? It's kind of funny though. It's kind of funny. I like the "Do you want to be famous" one. That's a nice one. You get bot spammed for followers daily? Really? That does not happen to me. That has not happened. You feel relaxed? Oh, I'm so glad. The cat also feels relaxed. Look at her. Look at her little eyeballs. You can barely see her because she's so dark. Or people who are trying to grow? Really? Interesting. Interesting. I don't qualify? Well, just an interesting thought. They offer follower bots. Aw, hi honey. I love you so much. Thank you for the hug. Oh, I'm too big? I'm too big? Maybe, I don't know. They just want to hunt down a smaller fish. Hey, Elias. Hi, sweetie. Also, my cat is like now biting my paintbrush. She's biting the paintbrush. You love my cat? Aww. And Angel's cat and Lumina's cat. All the love to all the cats, guys. All the love to all the cats. That's right. That means you, honey. That's right. Hey, Elias. I hope you're doing good today, hon. Hey, hon. Be careful where you walk, sweetie. No. Going for the paintbrush water. Gosh. She's going for the paintbrush water. Hey. Honey. She's gotta check out the new set. She's gotta check it out. Hey. No. We're servants for cats, yeah. Hey. You are getting way too close to that. She's silly. Thank you. That's too close too. Most of these candles are fake, except for the tall ones. She's good now. Now she's out of danger, so I can focus back on you guys. What a silly cat. What a silly cat. Sorry, I was really concerned she was gonna like catch herself on fire. But not that she would, but this year, let's know what to do for 2020. Save the planet by removing plastic and planting more trees. Have a good year with your dog. Get in good climbing. End democracy and start dictatorship where you're the leader, right? Magic. You went diving again today, King? Aw, that's so nice. Aw, you saw a little shark nurse. Shark swam with us? Oh, really? You had like baby sharks? That's so cute. You're doing good. The art piece is looking really nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, we've been working on it for a minute. I'm kind of adding green, like darker green, into the space now. Nice hat. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it's Zaw. Hey, Zaw. Sorry, your name was really dark blue, which is hard to read sometimes. How are you, Zaw? Cats and goats don't give a F. Personally, I prefer goats. Big ones. I've always been a cat person, though. I've always been a cat person. I saw. It's you. I saw. Yeah. Could you ring your bowl? Of course, Rumpin. I can definitely ring the bowl for you. You want some chimes? Do you want some chimes? You have a full park of them? They get bad press? You mean goats? You mean goats? Magic, you are so silly. Aw, you met a goat named Kingston? That's so cute. Intense chimes. Here's the chimes. Those are the chimes. We need more pet goats, period. Perhaps. Perhaps. I don't think I've never really been around a goat. Except for maybe the ones in like the petting zoos. You know what I mean? Like the petting zoo goats. King! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those subscriptions. 155. A nice round number. Thank you so much, King. Thank you so much. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. You're a sub now. Yeah, sub you are. Congratulations on being a subscriber to the channel now. Oh, and Buddha-san got one too. Buddha-san, aww. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Yeah, I've never really been around goats very often. Thank you. Goats are next level. You think so? You can chill with them for hours and they cause zero stress. Used to walk your neighbor's goat? Did you really used to walk your neighbor's goat? That's actually pretty cool. 100% chilled out. Oh, that's nice. Good night, dears. Love you all. Good night, King. Here, I'll send you off with some bull rings, hon. I'll send you off with some bull rings. Good night. Good night. Thank you, King. Have a nice night. Sweet dreams. People keep them as pets, really. Oh, sorry. Did you happen to catch any of Angel's date night? I didn't, Ghoulie. I didn't. I saw her driving in the car, and I didn't catch anything else other than that. It shows anything is possible, I believe, in this community, guys. Most because we are a dictatorship of cat magic. You were all over the place today. You know a dude with monkeys? Like pet monkeys? Yeah, where does Turtle play into this pantheon? Yes. I feel like Turtle needs to be somewhere in there. I am, Elias, I am. Next Saturday we're gonna do an IRL stream for, we're gonna go to the crystal shop. And, we're gonna pick out things for, our space, as well as the, subscriber giveaway. So it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice one. And the shop owners are okay with it's gonna be private shopping, guys, so we're gonna be the only ones in there during that time. So they're very excited to have us. And they're gonna be available for questions as well. So if you have any questions that you want to kind of ask an expert on, they will be there for questions. And they're very excited. They're very excited for us to come in. So that's what we'll be doing. But it's gonna be super fun. It's gonna be really fun. Did she eat so much food? I believe that. Was it fun though? Did she have fun? She looked very nice. I think she was wearing like a fuchsia kind of colored outfit, if I remember correctly. It was like fuchsia colored. That's true. 420. I think so. Yeah. It was like a switch went off. I mean, if that's the reality you want to live in, Magic, you can. I choose to live in a reality where I am God and I make the rules. That's the reality I choose to live in. And it's a really nice reality. It's a really nice one. It's calm. It's peaceful. There's nothing to really worry about. It's magical. It's fun. It's beautiful. It's all the things. Did you? And really 420. You've been off cigarettes for a week and you feel like a crack monkey? You can't sleep? Well, I think honestly I think the moon made it hard for a lot of people to sleep because I found it extremely hard to sleep this weekend. I do think it's a good thing to let go of, as much as possible as you're trying to like kind of move forward. much magic. Did you have like tons of sugar? Did you have like tons of sugar? Did you consume tons of sugar before entering into the space today? Did you? I feel like you probably did. You want a room for it, hon? I can do a room for you, hon. I do feel like though the moon kind of drained everybody, to be honest. So I wouldn't count that as, I mean, they could be correlated, but I wouldn't count them as part of the same thing yet until the moon's kind of like done with its stuff. Until it's done with its stuff. Strawberry jam? Yes. Okay, so jam. Jam with packed full of sugar. So in essence, yes. You clicked around? Did you want a room? I can still draw a room for you if you want, hon. The moon had you super grumpy, Ghoulie? Yes. I felt like an old man yelling at kids on to get off my lawn. I was a very sad person. Oh, Marty Pillow. Hi, sweetie. Late to bed and I've joined you to lull me to sleep. Best ASMR. I promised to join earlier for chat soon. Thank you so much. Marty, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. Sweet dreams, sweet dreams. It was 95% berries. Fruit has sugar though. Fruit still has sugar. Hey, send me an art show. How are you, sweetie? The first wolf moon of the year, I believe, was last week. I think so, yeah. It was Friday. It was Friday, right? Perfect. Good night, Marty. Good night, Marty. When you have our one-to-one session. You guys are so goofy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so the full moon was on Friday. So if you were wondering why the heck you had kind of chaos during the weekend, that's why. Chinese New Year is coming up. Oh, interesting. Do we know what day that is? The Chinese New Year? I'm sure the calendars probably could tell us. I just have a calendar on my phone for the moon phases. It should be the new moon this month. Oh, interesting. That's true. I don't usually use soap. Magic. I don't usually use soap. I usually just use water. Very rarely will I use soap. The place I use my soap is for my legs, because I still shave my legs and my arms. Are you using moon water for my painting? I made some new moon water. I think I might actually drink some of it, because the last moon water I made ended up lasting me a super long time, so I think I have enough to drink some as well. So maybe I'll drink some before I go to bed tonight. Oh, it's the 24th. I got you. I got you. Do you think the moon is cheese with or without lactose? Magic. We talked about the moon on the last stream. And we were talking about how the moon was a Death Star. So there you go. There you go. So my answer is the moon is a Death Star. That's my answer. That's my answer. Hollow moon, look into it? For me? Pickles? You mean on the new moon is the hollow moon? Somebody did tell me, Michael told me I need to work more with the moon. Oh, everyone else? The moon is a hologram caused by shape-shifting elves. We were saying yes last time the moon is a Death Star. Oh, the hollow moon theory. Okay, I know what you're talking about now, Hot Pickles. I know what you're talking about now. Oh, Tara, yeah, we'll most likely still be here, hon. We have like 2 hours, I think. It's on Wikipedia. Is actually a hollow spaceship. You know what? It would not surprise me. I said this last time. And I still think it's true. It would not surprise me. It really wouldn't. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. A lot of theories involve the moon being something else. What you got against the moon, Luna? I don't have anything against the moon. I don't have anything against the moon. Just because it might not be 100% natural doesn't mean I appreciate it. If you know what I'm trying to say. Doesn't mean I appreciate it any less. Good night, Magic. Good night, hon. I'll send you off with some bowling. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night, Magic. Good night. It could still be on our side. I think if it wasn't on our side, it would have got rid of us already. I think if it wasn't on our side, it would have got rid of us already. That was at least 10 timelines ago. Hey, Anonymous Turtle. How are you, hon? We're having an interesting chat about the moon. While I paint random swirls on my canvas. I'm working down here right now. Gosh. If we don't stop talking about the moon, Magic is not going to go to sleep. The truth has been told. The truth has been told. We are all just AI programs in the moon matrix. I love it. I love it. The moon rings like a ball during a moonquake. What's inside? I know what you're talking about, Hot Pickles. I agree. Could be anything. Hey, Xar, welcome in, hon. How are you? I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your host, right? Yeah, thank you for your host. I hope you have a wonderful time. Exactly the kind of revelation that Kinder Eggs have been trying to tell us for decades. What is it? Are the Kinder Eggs? Are those the candies? Are those the candies? Like the chocolate with the toys in the middle? Are those the Kinder Eggs? I'm asking because I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. But I think I might know what it is. I think. Hi, sweetie, welcome back. She's very... Are you very needy? Do you need some more pets? She needs some more pets. Hey, Fairlight. How are you, hon? How are you, Fairlight? Oh, there's been an awakening, my queen. Someone wants to push you off the throne. Too bad. Too bad. I'm not going anywhere. Either I am the guy at the bus station was quite convincing after a few pints. Oh my gosh. Quite convincing, I'm sure. You're doing mostly okay? Yeah, the moon's been kind of rough this weekend. Yeah, the moon's been kind of rough this weekend. If you're bad at letting things go, I feel like you probably had a really rough time. Honestly. We have Hollow ASMR. Hey, honey. You can come up here. Look how much space there is. You can come up on my lap. You don't have to misbehave to get attention. You can just come up here. Come here. Oh, that's the problem. Yes, XR, yes. So if you have, pent up stuff that you haven't been dealing with and been avoiding, it was kind of impossible to avoid this weekend. So, there you go. I walk alone in road. I am spoken here. Fairlight. Yeah. So most likely that's exactly what you've kind of been dealing with and hopefully working on, because at least for me, when I tried to just like shut down and shut off, oh man, that did not work. It did not work. So I feel like if you also try to do that, you realize that it didn't work for you either, and sometimes that makes you a little sad, because if you're not ready to deal with stuff, you're not ready to deal with it. But also, sometimes you get pushed into doing that. Fairlight is ultimately unknowable. Yeah, that's because Fairlight kind of demands that, right? You kind of demand that when you say, I walk a lonely road, right? The true reality that the moon is indeed a hollow microscope. Microphone that the aliens have been using for ASMR over the centuries. Maybe. Of course, they had to do this very far away because humans are way too spicy. A little bit close. Maybe. Maybe. Honey. My cat is like, why are we not meditating right now? That's what she says. Why are we not focused on our meditation right now? I can tell because she's like jiggling around for some warmth. It makes sense to you, Shrink. It's very interesting to think about. Hey, Empress, how are you? Welcome back to the treehouse, dear. Mission accomplished. Oh my gosh. It's so peaceful. Yeah, Empress, it really is peaceful. And my cat is on my lap too. So she's black, so you probably can't see her very well. But you can see her little ears. She very much likes to play with my paintbrushes, so. Yeah, I have fountains going, I have incense burning. I got some new items here too. So like now I have peacock feathers next to us. If you can see that. Those are peacock feathers now. So I brought the peacock in with us. And I moved some of my other things over as well. So we have lots of new items. The music is soothing and enchanting. Yeah. I take lots of care into what everyone is absorbing while they're here. So this is a painting we're working on. Hi, honey. Also, my cat likes to play with my hair. She's chewing on my hair right now. Honey, you're gonna fall off. Kind of carries you away. It's a great space. Oh, I'm so glad. That's always the compliment I get the most. Is that the space is good. The space is good. Hey, that does not mean misbehave. Hey, that does not mean misbehave, sweetie. She could tell I was paying attention. Oh my gosh, guys, she's gonna climb in the back of the easel. Nom nom nom. Yeah, she was chewing on my hair. What are you staring at? Hey. You can't attack the lights, and you can't get on the canvases. You're just gonna have to find somewhere else to be. And you can't drink the paint water. Oh my gosh. She's also trying to drink the paint water. Hey, did you hear me? tail, huh? You need to be careful with your tail. Come on. She's like, let's shake things up, Mama. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hey, you don't fit. My cat, I swear. Hey, that bonsai. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, never mind. She's good. It seems like cats just have natural instinct to destroy. She does really good. She does really good for the most part until she lays on my lap and realizes that I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing. And then I think that's her way of kind of getting back at me, is by walking all over the set. You want a black cat and an orange tabby named Garfield? Really, Empress? Aww. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. It seems like cats just have a natural instinct, yeah. Should check out her tarot skills one time. It's your favorite? Whose tarot skills? My tarot skills? I have a YouTube, but I think I'm gonna make my YouTube into our ASMR readings and like nature vlogs is what I think I'm gonna turn YouTube into. If that interests you. Otherwise, I'm not sure what else I'm gonna turn that into. Because YouTube really gets upset, honestly, with like most of what I do. So I'm just like, whatevs, man. Whatevs, man. Oh yeah, this is all intuitive painting. Empress, this is all intuitive painting. I don't have any game plan with my paintings. I kind of just let them be whatever they want to be. And it's more fun that way. It's just more fun that way. Really? What could you do on YouTube? They don't like it when I do my meditation readings because they're like, you held up a book and like told people where to buy it, and how dare you use a book? And it's just kind of like, meh. They also don't like my music, so they just get mad at me a lot. One likes to break up the system. Yeah, pretty true. I do. They want to contain me, and I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah, man, nah. Nah, man, nah. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but somebody else does. I love the piece you're working on. Do you sell your paintings? I do. I do. Where's my shop? The viewers? We also get down with that? Yeah. Oh Lord. Gee, you do, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, you can use this book, and I'm like, I'm still putting my own flair in it. Like, I'm not reading the book verbatim either. I'm kind of putting my own flair into some of the stories in the book and adding some extra like steps and guidance because they're dream meditations. And yeah, YouTube is still just like rah about the whole thing. So But I'm just not, I don't know. I try not to worry about it too much, I guess. I'm still trying to decide how I want to utilize YouTube, I guess. Yeah, policy and procedures. Very true. Very true. If I hit 3,000 points, I'm able to select a track. I see it in the options. It's alternating and maybe actually turning into an ambient witch if we aren't careful. It's a track from our CDs that we have. So yes, that's how it works. You're able to choose music from our CD collection. You're gonna go for that as well? Did you have something else you were expecting? I just wanted to check before I got excited. Did you want to use it for something else? Would that interest you guys? I would have to be able to approve or deny though. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to listen to just anything while we're here. So I'd probably like refund people points if I denied their choice. But also like I don't know how I want to do that. An ambient track. Is it techno? Is it one of your techno ones? Yeah, that doesn't suit the stream sometimes. That's what I mean. Yeah. Is it someone else's is it techno-y? For some reason I feel like I have to specify that in specific. No, it's just ambient. I trust you, 420. So if you want to share the CD, and I'm taking it as a sign, the CD also just ended. So if you want to share, I can adjust our sound settings and we can put that in instead. I'm taking it as a sign that I should at least try this with you. It matches stuff that I play. Okay, as long as it matches. As long as it matches. And we're not, like, confusing people. I'm okay if it matches. It's your special song. Is it really? You'll send the link? Yeah. Yeah, permit. I think 420 is a sub, so I think I gave that permission to subs. But I also took it away from everybody else because, unfortunately, people were being rude and dropping in all kinds of nasty videos. So, yeah, kind of had to take that away, unfortunately. I do like the water sounds. The water sounds do sound nice. You've never seen me do this? I haven't. 420, so that just shows you how much I trust you, and also how much I'm willing to kind of let things kind of be what they are. Hey, Forest Fairy, how are you, sweetie? Good evening, magical beings of magical light. It's the only song you ever wanted to share. Did Hot Hot Bagels share it? Is this the link? It'll be a slimmer. Okay. Is it the FX Twin? Rhubarb? Is this the song? Hot Bagel shared that one. Is that the same song? That's it? Okay, I wanted to make sure. You're less of a magical bean and more of a magical potato? Okay. It's been a lovely day. I'm so glad you posted the link for him. Okay. I'm not sure how this is going to work, guys, because my computer doesn't usually like it when I run the interwebs while I'm streaming, but we can try it. Let me know if it's too broken, because if it's too broken, we might not, like if the stream quality drops, we might not be able to do it. But you'll have to let me know. Oh my god. Sorry, I really don't want you guys to listen to commercials. Like, at all. I'm not about that commercial life. Alright. Let's pause. Let's turn up our sound. Is it working okay? The stream's not being lagged or anything yet? Oh my gosh. Let's get bad. Is it too loud? I can't hear, so I have to trust what you guys tell me. I can't hear. It's okay. It's not too loud. It's okay. Then I'll assume that it's perfect. Good. Good, good. Because when I play stuff through the computer, I can't hear. So, otherwise I'll have it feeding back into my mic. So, you guys enjoy the music. And I will enjoy the silence. Anonymous. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the host. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's super relaxing. I try and make sure that it will be. It's definitely one of the goals. I used to listen to YouTube a lot in the beginning because I didn't have a CD player. And, but I also had a different type of mic. So the mic that I had wouldn't really pick up anything extra. But since the mic is really close to my computer now, if I play too much music, it will like loop itself because it's too close to the mic. But I do hope you guys enjoy it while you can, right? I'm gonna go in and just add some kind of darker green now on my canvas as we kind of go. Did you redeem your 3,000 points? 420? I can't remember. Also, the chat might not have told me. Because I feel like sometimes it doesn't tell you. Maybe not. Maybe not, maybe not. I'm gonna put some darker green through here. Wow, this, I can tell, 420, I can tell this is a very powerful song, because even though I can like barely hear it, I can feel it. You sent us off to space. It's okay. It's okay. You can just redeem the points when you actually have it. It's not a huge deal. I'm not gonna stress about it. I don't mess with the rules. It's okay. But I was gonna say, even though it's like really quiet for me, I can feel it. So I can't even imagine like how you guys are doing with it. It's probably really powerful to you guys. It's really powerful to me, and it's really quiet. I can like barely hear it. Bunnies, have a beautiful rest of your stream, friend. Thank you so much, bunnies. I appreciate you very much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Good night and sweet dreams if you're off for the night. Oh, really? Okay. I remember you talking about the Aphex Twin. Oh, so this was the guy who was waking up in the middle of the night. I feel like, guys, if I'm being honest, I feel like that's what's gonna happen with the rest of this canvas. For some reason. So if you were here in the beginning of the stream, I was kind of talking about this canvas and like how I wasn't sure we were gonna touch it today, and how I wasn't sure if we were even gonna stream maybe the finished parts of it. I don't know, that might be happening more and more. Tara, yeah, this is where this one got. Because the person who wanted to commission this one, they gave me some more color choices, and I don't know, guys. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but I feel like there may be times when I have some really bizarre stream times, or maybe there'll be times when, you know, maybe we'll finish a painting and it wouldn't have been streamed, because I feel like there's going to be some paintings that you know, the next step. Sorry.
French fries and beer are vegan.
Ugh, I hate commercials so much. Okay, perfect. I did like the song though. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I do think that sometimes, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense? Did what I say even make sense? I don't remember what I was trying to say. The commercial, I was so angry by the commercial. Hey Tycho, how are you, hon? I'm so glad to see you. Are you feeling good tonight? Yeah, I just feel like there's gonna be some like private moments with the paintings, at least with the commission pieces, that we're gonna may or may not be broadcasts. You know what I mean? Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. Do you want to let's switch out the music? Something looks different about you, Tyga. I put my hat on. I put my hat back on, so it's not the hat. It's not the hat. I don't know what else would be different. I took my glasses off, so I have contacts in now. Is it the contacts? Secret Magics, I get it. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Like something that's, you know, I feel like these paintings are kind of special, so some parts we won't be able to really broadcast. But that's the best way I can explain it. I feel like that part's coming, so just I guess keep that in mind, maybe, guys. Oh, I feel like you've had glasses. Yes, it's that. Yeah. Yeah. It was definitely the glasses. Hey, Mada. Hi, hon. I'm excited to see you. How are you? Yeah. So I'm not sure how to really go about with that. I guess if you're a Patreon, I'll still like do photo updates and things like that, and maybe maybe it'll be like a Patreon stream or something like that, where we where like maybe I'll make it like an emote chat only, because I don't want to get distracted by chat, you know, in some of those moments. So maybe that's something that we can investigate or try out. Would you guys be okay with that? Because I still want to, because I kind of want to make it like even more, like I feel like those are going to be special times, and I don't want any like interference, you know what I mean? We're all excited. Are you around? You're very excited to see me? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Emotes is a good idea. Yeah, because I'm thinking like I don't want to absorb, you know what I mean, anyone else's stuff, but I also am okay with like letting people be part of it, you know? Yeah, basically just need to channel. Yeah, without interference, basically, yeah. Or not at all if you really want to do it alone. Yeah. You understand the idea, and I think it's important. Yeah, haha bagels. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of where some of these are like migrating to. I don't know. It's all, we'll have to see how it goes and like how we feel about it. And you know, I'm okay with experimenting, but yeah, I feel like that's gonna be probably a thing in the future. So Patreons, I might actually officially release Patreon. So those of you who are Patreons, I can't believe you're Patreons right now, which is why I have very limited perks for you. Because I hadn't officially released it yet. So yes, Forest Fairy, you are the tried and true Patreon, because I had not even released anything for Patreon yet. So, which is why it's just like kind of basic stuff. Because I was like, oh, here's a basic idea of what I could do, and I think I'll probably add that in, like Patreon only, like channel painting streams or something like that. You just found it. I figured you had. Yeah, I figured you had. On the plus side though, Forest Fairy, you are the only one entered currently into the giveaway for Patreon. So, there you go. It pays to dig around, I guess, right? You see Patreon as a negative connotation now? Why? Yeah, so that might be something that we do. Because I feel like patrons are gonna be, I feel like people who are patrons, like, understand, and subscribers obviously too, but sometimes you get like gift subs, you know, and I think people who received a gift sub might not quite understand what we're doing on that day, so I do feel like maybe that would be a Patreon type thing. But I don't think I'd make that like top tier. I feel like if you're a patron, you're a patron. So, you know, I wouldn't force that to being like you have to be top tier to get, you know. But also, it is exclusive content at the same time. So, you know, I don't know. We'll just have to. I just want to feel it out and see how it feels. And if it feels wrong, we'll change it. If it feels right, you know, we'll keep it. If it feels good but it needs adjusted, you know, we'll just go with the flow on it and see how we feel basically. But I do I wanted to be honest and say, you know, hey, I feel like this might be a thing. So if you really like seeing how the paintings formulate, might have to take that as a serious consideration. I believe in miracles. Hey, wee Scottish boy, how are you, hun? Is usually only fans photos that are provocative? No, that's not what I'm doing. No. Come on, Rad. Where are you from? You sexy thing, you. Yeah, it's a good song. Sometimes wrong feels right. Sometimes wrong feels right. Sometimes. Like, how you really do like watching the evolution of a painting. Yeah. I feel like it'll just help filter just a tiny bit. Because I think there's a sense of sacred there that I think people who, you know, take the channel seriously will understand and appreciate. And I do think some type of filter for some of these is going to be necessary. Not that I want to be exclusive, but I do feel like for the sacredness of the projects that I'm working on, I do think that that's going to be necessary. And it has nothing to do with me wanting to filter. I think it's just something that needs to be done. So I think with some of the commission pieces, guys, they will probably move to that avenue. But we will have, of course, regular, normal paintings as well. So like this stuff that I'm kind of doing by myself, obviously you're going to see the whole thing for. But I think the commission pieces are going to be particular. Got mostly prints off Patreon because of it. Ixar? Yeah. My Patreon currently, the only thing I have built up is Discord only chat channels. So me and Force Fairy have been having lots of chat time. You know, buyer lonesome in the channel. And but it's fine. It's fun. I have that, and then print giveaway for like collage. It's like a collage print, so you get a nice little collage of all the paintings we've done thus far. So those are kind of the things I have in there so far. Hey Arestus, welcome back, hun. It wasn't in Bad Behavior, it's a song. You mean the song? Oh, are we trying to punish Wee Scotch Boy? It's part of the song. It's lyrics to a song. Yeah, you're not typed out. Sorry, Scotch Boy. It is a song. It's lyrics to a song. I believe in miracles. Because the title of my stream is the lyrics to that song. There are some YouTubers that do it for exclusive videos. Or uncensored content and stuff like that. Oh, I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, that might be something that we eventually do too. But, I don't know. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm going with the flow, testing stuff out. But I wanted to work on that painting again, that commission piece again, but I kind of was like, I need to be in a certain place, I think, for the rest of it, which means unfortunately, some of you aren't going to be there to witness it, and that needs to be okay. That needs to be okay, you know? Aw, it's okay. It's okay, Brad. Just apologize to Scotch Boy and it'll be fine. It's not a huge deal. It's not a huge deal. Y'all crazy. I'll check myself out. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. Heads better roll for this. You're so silly. Stream at night is perfect. Perfect thing to unwind down to and get ready for sleep. I agree. I like to, there are certain streams I like to watch right before bed. And, I do feel like my nighttime streams are, I don't know how to explain it. My nighttime streams have a different feel than my daytime ones. Yeah, it is pretty calming. But here's the progress that we have so far. So we've made lots of interesting changes and color changes and shapes, and yeah, it's very interesting, very interesting. Oh, there. Okay, yeah, there's your music choice. Thank you, 420, for using that. How can you tell when it's finished? So Shrink, I wait until everything kind of balances out. So like I wait until like the color variation balances out. I basically wait until it looks complete. So right now, what I'm kind of thinking about doing is laying in some white, like I did for our other canvas. So like we had a really nice, pretty background on this piece that I kind of felt was pretty far, and then I laid in the white. I'm kind of feeling about doing that in this painting as well, in a couple spots, particularly 1, 2, 3 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I kind of wait until everything kind of like balances itself out. So I'll kind of take a step back and I'll say, okay, is all the color balanced? Is all the shading balanced? Does everything look complete? Is there something that looks flat that I need to kind of, make pop a little bit more? And then I'll kind of just look at it for a minute and ask myself, okay, is there anything else I need to put in this painting? And basically, if I don't get a response, I just assume that it's done. A lot of the time, though, when I say that, something else will pop in my head, and I'll just kind of go, okay, yeah, let's put that in there. So I do. That's how I do it, basically. Yeah, it's coming along though. The painting is coming along. Mm-hmm. You'll be my knight as well. You guys are so silly. The music is meditative. Yeah, I try to be really particular about the music. I do. Because I feel like it's important. The music is important. Yeah, so I kind of am thinking about doing kind of a white splash. Like we did with our other canvas. Which will also bring like another level. Steve! Hi. How are you, Steve? She's a curator? Really? You had to switch computers? What did Scottish Boy say about you? I think he was talking about just being somebody's horse or something. I'm not really sure. 420 and we Scottish Boy are like having a side conversation. Are you doing good, Steve? Are you feeling better? It's really what I want to ask you. I want to ask you if you're feeling better. That's fine. That's fine. You'd have to ask, Rab. You'd have to ask. I think so. I think so. Alright. Oh, you just had to make sure you were curious? Of course. Of course. I'm actually very excited to you would be offended if you left the stream? No, he's not gonna leave. He's not. It does make me excited to get some alone time and paint too, because I haven't painted on my lonesome like since I started streaming for like months, guys, for like months. Every time I paint, you guys are here watching. Every time I paint. So it'll be nice to have a space where I don't have to worry about the chat. Not that I don't like the chat, but I do think for some of the stuff that I'm doing, it's just gonna allow more clarity. You know what I mean? Like more clarity. That's funny. Aw, you appreciate everybody here. Yeah. You're a really good moderator, honestly. Yeah, that's true. I think so, Brad. Yeah, I think so. Just you and the art. Yeah, basically. Yeah. And in full painting mode. Yeah, in full painting mode. Yeah, it'll be a different thing. Yeah, I'll definitely make that, I think, only the commission pieces. So for everything else, I think we'll be fine with everything else. You couldn't imagine doing something creative with everyone watching, to be honest. I mean, honestly, having you guys watch is helpful to some degree, because especially, and it might be odd for me in the beginning, honestly, to like do the commission pieces and not have the chat to worry about. It might feel weird because I've been doing it for so long, but I do feel like because of the chat, like there is some meditativeness there already, because a lot of the time I am focused on the chat, which means I'm not fully like focused on what I'm doing, which means I think sometimes I'm just doing things without really realizing what exactly I'm doing, and that can be, you know, I think that can be a portion of channeling, like in itself, you know. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. You had to time someone out on her stream. We didn't have to time someone out. Right? You didn't have to time someone out, but I get it. I get it. That's how it goes sometimes. There's a good and bad to it. Yeah. 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 Specifically for the commission pieces, I feel like I said, there's a sacredness there that I want to respect on a deeper level, you know? So we'll feel out the waters and see how we feel, right? You think it'll just give a different result? It could. It very much could. It very much could. The support in the company can help. Yeah. Yeah, they can. They can. Out of interest, I never saw you upset so far with people coming in who are new. But is there something that really upsets your group when people join? Or is it just when you sense they are people acting out of bad faith? I don't let people bother me. To tell you the truth, I just don't let them bother me. I mean, they're doing their own thing. They're doing their own thing for a reason, and I find it's better. It works better to not allow them to bother you. I don't know how else to explain it. I just don't worry about it. I'm like, oh, I just pretend like they're normal. You know, but also I feel like because they don't usually get a reaction, it's not fun anymore if they don't get a reaction. So, you know, you kind of kill it instantly with the way that you put out your energy. So instantly, I put out the energy of, I don't mind if you're here, but I will take you down if necessary. It's kind of the instant energy I put out. And I think most people kind of get that. And so most of them just are like, well, that's not fun. You know? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. I like seeing you handle a whole Limmy raid multiple times. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I believe in? Fluid? Hi, Fluid. How are you, hon? I was just talking about, let me know how you feel, Fluid, but, because I was going to work on your commission piece a little bit more, and I decided against it today because I'm kind of feeling drawn to maybe commissions being a little more private painting sessions as we go, and I wasn't sure how you would feel about that, because that may mean that you might not be able to watch. And I wasn't sure how you would feel. But I do feel like specifically for your painting, I need some private time with your painting, if that makes sense. Aww. Hey, Ash. Welcome to the treehouse, dear. I'm so excited to see you. Oh, you want a crystal oracle card? A card for the day? I can do that for you. Forest Fairy, I can do that for you. Also, Ash, thank you so much for your follow. Welcome to the stinking treehouse. I'm so glad to have What do you want, sweetie? You believe in me? You prefer that? Okay. Oh, perfect. I thought you would be okay with it. Honestly. I thought you would be okay with it. But I also didn't want you to feel like you were missing out. You know what I mean? Aww. I'm sure you do, Red. I'm sure you do. You want the goddess? Okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. I just thought I would be honest with you, Fluid, and let you know how I was feeling about it, because I didn't want to, like, how do I explain this? I didn't want to just, like, not tell you, and then, like, you know, a couple days later you find out that your painting's done and you're like, I didn't get to see any of it. You know? You're excited for the card? Hey, Sop Sop. Aww. Oh, hey, Ash. I'm so glad you got popped in, sweetie. This is the good stuff. No question, just guidance. Okay, Forest Fairy. Welcome back, Steve, by the way. I did see you say that, said that you popped back in. So this is my Goddess deck, my Goddess Dreams deck. I bought it specifically for the name and the fact that it had very pretty art. Very pretty art. Very pretty art. You're gonna head off. Good night, XR. Good night, sweet. You had to complete work before you came back. I understand, Salsa. I understand. So I'm gonna drink some tea. So I can... the chat. So I can, like, recenter. Yeah, Ash. Yeah. I don't like to talk about my stream when I'm enjoying other people's company. I just feel like it's rude. I feel like it's rude, so I try to avoid it. But sometimes it just comes about naturally. Have a good night, Elias. Good night, Elias. I appreciate you popping in too. It's been fun. Take care. Take care. Since you and Ixar are going to sleep. Good night. Sweet dreams. Good night. Sweet dreams. You respect that? That's why you followed from Sandy's stream? Really? Aw. That's so sweet. That's the way to be. Yeah, I just don't like doing it. I also don't do that in other people's Discords either, usually. Like, I know people, unless it's like auto-connected, but some people have like self-promotion sections, and I'm just like, I don't really feel like posting in there. Aw, thank you, Steve. Thank you for your hug. Oh. You'll promote other people though? Yeah, I have a section in my Discord for people to promote themselves as they feel. It's actually helped some people as well, so I'm okay with it. It's just, I don't know. I don't do it for myself usually. Dragon. Make me tea. I will drive there and have it with you. Soft. I think we should. I think we should have a meetup in on our year anniversary for me streaming. I kind of want to have a meetup somewhere on our year anniversary. We can still stream it too. We can still stream it, but I would like to do that. Yeah, like a meetup somewhere. It sounds nice, doesn't it? What happened to the glasses? I put contacts in. That's a fun idea. Yeah. Yeah. Like we get to like see each other's faces. Just like squish each other's faces and be like, oh, you're the person that's been supporting me this whole time. I probably would only squish some of your faces, just saying. Was the Discord link fixed? I think so. I think so. It should be. It should be. I don't know why I didn't let me see her face. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Forest Fairy. Sorry guys, I'm gonna focus on Forest Fairy's card here. And we'll draw some cards. But I do think it would be fun in a year. And it'd be in the springtime, it'd be in May. I think. But I think it would be nice to just meet up, have some tea, have a chat. It'd be like a little meet-up party kind of thing. You've been told you're more fun in person? Interesting. I do think the internet has a certain wall to it. Okay. Our intention is to pick the best card for Forest Fairy. Forest Fairy, the best card for Forest Fairy. And this deck does like me to read my energy with like what card is actually supposed to be picked. So I am going to avoid the chat for a minute so I can tune in to that. And we will go ahead and pick a card. So the best, the very, very, very best card for Forest Fairy. The best card for Forest Fairy. The very, very best card for Forest Fairy. The very, very best card. I think you have 3 cards. Sorry. I think you have all 3. I think you have all 3. Have some tea, like the British say. A spot of tea. That would be awesome. You would attend as a hologram if possible. I think I would still want to. I think I would still want to stream it. So if we did a meetup, I would still stream it for people who couldn't be there. You know what I mean? A sick horoscope bot. Yeah, yeah. He does lots of things. He does lots of things. To see real people and not digital avatars. Exactly, yeah. Okay. So Forest Fairy, your first card is Opportunity. Opportunity. Fingertips. 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 Are you trying to do like energy work of some kind? Or like you're trying to use your hands to like help activate your chakras? I feel like this is either what you're working on or this is what you should do if you're trying to like work your energy better. Yeah. I'm getting specifically your fingertips. Specifically, use your fingers. So like I have a Qigong thing in Discord, but if you like there's lots of tapping. If you've ever looked into tapping, so like sometimes I tap and I tap and I tap and I tap, you know, and so I think fingertips is definitely standing out a lot. Maybe like look up tapping, like body tapping. I also feel like the full moon kind of maybe made you realize that energy work might be your thing. Like maybe you had an influx of energy during the full moon and you're like, what is going on with this? And so you've been drawn to it maybe before, but now you're kind of really, really wanting to do it. So I am kind of getting that from that card in particular. It also says expand your horizons, so definitely try new things. I'm asking really quick if there's another message in this card. Is there another message in this card, please? Do you have, I'm getting like the feeling like Grandpa wants to help you. Like Grandpa maybe in spirit wants to help you. Or like a wise male wants to help you with this process. Other than that, I'm not really getting anything else out of that card. This one is about maybe it's Dad. Maybe it's Dad. Okay, so this card is about patience. It says through the darkness to the light. You have goosies now? Okay. Is there a cue for the readings? So Orestes, you can use your channel points for readings. You can use your channel points for readings. So if you click on the channel points redemptions, you can scroll through the options, and there's one for cards and runes and all that kind of stuff. So this one's about patience. Perfect. And then I'll probably have to. Yeah, that's how it works. I don't know if I'm able to get to everybody because I do have to end at 10 p.m. But first fairy, this one says patience. It says through the darkness to the light. Through the darkness to the light. So I feel like usually with this one, I feel like this one is saying even though you kind of feel maybe down at the moment, you know, just realize that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And while I say that, I even get like, you can be the light in the tunnel as you're moving to the next place. So really focus on transmuting your thoughts into positive thoughts, because it is about transmuting them and kind of realizing that that's a continual process every day as you kind of go through things, and it just takes patience to work through the other side. Is there any other messages that I can get from this card? Have you been wanting to braid your hair? Or like, I don't understand. Or like, maybe like constrain your hair in a way where like you don't have to do maintenance to it. Like would allow, I feel like you're debating on doing something to your hair that's kind of like spiritual in a sense, but it'll make you appreciate your hair more, but at the same time like not worry about it as much, like not worrying about styling it as much. You've recently started positive affirmations again. Yeah, keep going with that. I don't know why, but the beads in the hair is really standing out to me. Like this person has like braids in their hair and it's like beaded. But this one I'm not sure I quite understand. Something about sacred hair and what you do to your hair is important. You are correct about the hair. Did it actually a couple months ago? Okay. 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 For some strange reason, I got the idea that you could put crystals in it if you wanted. You cut it off long to short. Yeah, this one, yeah, it even has a, look, Forest Fairy, it even has, like she has like a scythe in her hand for like cropping. And it's like cropping the edge of the hair. That's the second time that, that's the second time that card has been about hair, too. Yeah, she's literally cutting her hair, yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to assume it was cutting hair again because I already used that. But, I was definitely getting sacred hair, basically is what I was getting. So, I feel like that will probably help you too. Because, like, maybe there was some leftover, like, energies in the hair from, you know, maybe the dark past. Like, maybe you can get, like, one of those maybe you can make, like, a strand. Like a crystal strand or something. You know how they do, like, the feathers? And you can have, like, a hippie feather in your hair? Maybe you can do one with, crystals. I don't know. Crystals and hair really stood out for some reason. Because they're beads in here. They're beads, but I don't know. Crystals kind of stood out to me. The last card is inspiration. And literally at the bottom it says begin now. Begin now. I feel like this card basically speaks for itself. Hey, Wild Star. Hi. I'm sorry, I was super focused. Did you say hi earlier and I missed you? I'm super focused on reading right now. So sorry, guys, if I missed you in the chat. Yeah. I feel like this one's pretty straightforward. It says begin now. So I feel like you have an inspiration, like, in your heart. You have a sparked idea in your heart that you want to do. And I feel like you feel inspired by it. And I'm also getting hands. I'm also getting hands and, like, the energy. Maybe this is about Reiki? Because she's like holding a sun. She's like holding a sun above her. And, like, I see, like, this kind of yellow energy from the sun kind of, like, coming down into her hands. Isn't the Reiki symbol the sun? It does, and it's in line with what else I've been seeing. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like once, I don't know, I'm guessing with Reiki, but you've been thinking about learning it? Okay. Yeah. I honestly feel like that's gonna help you. I'm also kind of getting the hint that it's gonna, like, center you better with your energy. Like, you're gonna get a pillar. Like, you're gonna be a pillar of energy then at that point. And maybe things won't feel as energetically sporadic to you by practicing that. And I feel like your hair at that point then will have a different meaning to it. like your hair will have new energy with it then too, and maybe you'll feel like you want to grow it out again for some reason. Because she's got super like long hair. It's like a mantle. I feel like your hair becomes your antenna. So if your hair becomes your antenna, I do feel crystals can be useful. And I also feel you know, maybe once you start doing a lot of the energy work, you'll want to you know, extend your antenna again, maybe. But that's what I got for you. I don't really have anything else for you, Forest Fairy. Hopefully, I think that was helpful. I think that was helpful. That was a very interesting way for me to read most of those cards. But like I read most things, we're never really sure what is gonna come out, right? We don't have a filter. We try not to have a filter. I'm giving you vibes. You're welcome. You're welcome, hon. You're welcome. I'm glad I can offer some guidance on that. And I'm so sorry, guys. I was like really in the zone for doing that. So, I think Fluid also did a redemption. Shrink did a redemption. You guys might have to help me keep track, because I don't have my dashboard up. I don't have my dashboard up. I think it shrinks first. Question card. You want a question card? Yeah, I can give you a question card here. Your grandfather even came up. Yeah, I got grandfather, and I was like, I didn't want to assume spirit, which is kind of, I got spirit, but I didn't want to assume spirit. So, I was kind of like, it could be someone else. But I did get grandfather spirit, so yeah, he wants to help you. He wants to help you. You don't have to ask a question, Shrink. You you actually redeemed a question card, and so the question cards are cards that have questions on them, and they are good for internal pondering. So, you don't have to have a question. Actually, the only time you ever have to have a question is if you redeem a full intuitive reading, which is like 10,000 like points or something. That's the only time you need a question. Other than that, you don't need a question. Unless you want to add a question. But let me grab my question cards. You didn't put eyelines today, eh? What? No. I don't have any. I usually don't put any eyeliners on. Or you mean glasses? Wow, Star, you mean glasses? No, I didn't put any glasses on today. Yeah, Forest Fairy, yeah. I was like, ooh. Aww, that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna grab my question card for you, Shrink. Thank you for letting me read for you, Forest Fairy. Thank you. Thank you. It is good practice. It is good practice. The smile makes my body vibe, does it? The music is very bueno, yeah. I like the music. This is the slack guitar guy. This is the Hawaiian slack guitar guy. Okay, Shrink. Okay. So I'm gonna focus. We're gonna draw you the best card. This is something that you should consider deeply. These are questions, these are cards that you should consider deeply and ask yourself, and maybe have a meditation on them. This is what these are for, okay? So we want to draw the best card for Shrink. The best card for Shrink. Oh my goodness, that one popped out straight away. Okay, Shrink, that is definitely your card, hon. is definitely your card. I have no doubts about that. You need to be in the present more. You need to be in the present more. The present moment more. Shrink. Sorry. Shrink, you need to be in the present moment more. But I'll read the card to you. What does being mean to me? What does being mean to me? We need a jumper emote. Maybe we should have a jumper emote. What does being mean? So really think about that for a second. What does being mean? It simply means that you are. And you are what you think. And you are what you feel. And you are what you choose to be. And you are those things in that moment. It's kind of what this card is saying. So really ponder on that. What does it mean to you? I mean, you can shrink, but you don't have to, hon. That can be your own internal journey. But we are people who, if you don't know how to do that, we're the kind of people who will help you. So if you feel like you can't do that on your own right now, we can help you. We go there. But it is an internal kind of thing. A forest fairy. Thank you so much for your bits, hon. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. It's the favorite photo. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna scroll up. Who is next? After shrink. Fluid. One nerdy Buddha. Oh wait, which did you want? Did you want crystal cards, or did you want my Goddess Dream cards? These are the new ones. That I've been using. Fluid had a crystal. Thank you so much. Hot pickles. Whatever you want. I really honestly enjoy these Goddess Dream ones. I'm getting really good things out of them. I'm getting really good messages out of these. So. The CD could be in a Wes Anderson movie. Nice. The Goddess Dream works for you. Okay, yeah. That's kind of what I'm drawn to, because I've been getting really good stuff out of it. Did you say a gramophone? Yeah, gramophone. Interesting. Alright. You didn't have a question with yours, did you? Fluid? I don't think you did. These don't require questions, but sometimes it does filter better if you have one. It just says yes. Okay, that's fine. You're going to sleep now, Shrink? Good night, Shrink. I appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful night. And sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, honey. So I think, I don't think I'm going to let anyone else redeem any points. Because we're going to run out of time. So please don't redeem points at the moment. I'm gonna have to just, or you're just gonna eat the points. Aw. Another brownie cookie? What? I didn't eat the first one. I'm reshuffling. I'm resetting the deck. You have 5k deck. 5k luck. That's okay. Alright, Fluid. Alright, Fluid. We're gonna draw the best card with the best message for Fluid Soul, aka One Nerdy Buddha, aka commissioner of the magical painting behind the easel. That's what we're gonna draw cards for. So we want the very best message for them. The very, very best. The very, very best message. The very, very best message. The very, very best message. I think you have 2 cards. Why is everyone getting bonus cards today? Everyone's getting bonus cards. I'm not specifying only 1 card though, so what can I really expect? Once there was a cowboy and a farmer fighting for land. Whiskey brought them both? Whiskey bought them both? Oh my gosh. Hey Shanita. Hi hon. How are you? I know, it's kind of funny. Yeah, this is what happens, guys, when you're not super specific, right? You have to be super specific. Okay, anyway. Alright, Fluid. Here's your card, hon. You got the Bright Future card. Bright Future. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. Which is a really beautiful card. So the darkest hour is just before the dawn. The painting, here. They kind of have a similar color palette once I start putting in your blues. They have a similar color palette. I just wanted to show that to you first. How's the stream been? It's been really well. It's been going really good. We're drawing some cards now. And so I'm kind of doing some mini card readings at the moment. You laugh at your own jokes really hard. I do too. I do too. So I feel like maybe you're not in a dark place like quite yet, but maybe you can like feel something brewing. You can like feel something brewing, and there's like a sense of like dread, like, oh no, this thing is coming. But I feel like this like dark period is necessary. It's necessary. I feel like it's just part of life, is kind of what this other card is saying. So this is about acceptance. Accepting the cycle of life. Accepting the cycle of life. Goes with the theme of the white butterfly coming out of dark cocoon. Yeah, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. I do feel like it's just a process, and you'll just remember to accept things as they kind of flow in and flow out. I feel like mostly the cards are here to just confirm with you like the future is bright for you. Focus on what you what you want the light side to look like once you kind of get through it. I'm also getting like your spirit guides, or whoever you get your help from, whoever you believe in, they're helping you right now. They're like surrounding you and helping you, and don't forget that. They are kind of like still directing you through the darkness, and I almost feel like they're cloaking you in protection. Like, I feel like for some reason this is kind of like drawing to me like they're actually like they have made the cloak themselves, and they're like wrapped in this cloak. So I feel like they're like protecting you in your space and your energy, with some type of cloak. Like they're there covering you, for protection's purpose. Is there any other messages in this card in particular? Maybe through this dark time, really focus on your throat chakra. Like, speak your truth. Speak your truth. Speak your truth about how you feel. About how you feel, not about how other people make you feel. Right? About how you feel. Speak your truth. Obviously, I think you know how to do that gently, right? Is there anything else in this card? No, there's nothing else in this card. So this one is basically saying you have a bright future, your guides are with you, and they're cloaking you in protection. And speak your truth. Speak your truth. The acceptance card does talk about just accepting things the way that they are, and the cycles of life the way that they are. For some reason, I feel like the crescent moon is really standing out. To me, there's 2 of them here. So this might be a time indicator. Like maybe acceptance will become easier to you, or maybe you'll kind of get through a portion of your acceptance more easily during a crescent moon. Maybe the moon will help you kind of move through that. When you know yourself, you're empowered. When you accept yourself, you're invincible. Yes. Yes. Invincible. Yes. You are cloaked in invincibility. Not only by yourself, but, yeah. Yeah. And I gotta be honest with you, Fluid. For some reason, with you, I have been getting lots of mushroom, pictures with you. Like, I was talking with my Patreon group about your painting and like some ideas of inspiration that came, and I shared a mushroom book. So I feel like mushrooms for some reason are like really important. Like, I don't know what a mushroom means necessarily, but mushrooms have really been standing out for you when I think about you and your painting. Hey Tara Mick, how are you, hon? And there's also mushrooms in this card again, surrounded on the very edge. So, like heavy mushrooms. Like everywhere I look, there's mushrooms. So I feel like maybe I'd have to look up the symbology of mushrooms, honestly. I think mushrooms are super important, though. So do mushrooms? No. feel like, I don't know what a mushroom, I'd have to look up the symbology of a mushroom to tell you the truth. I would have to do that. I might share the book with you that I found. It was about mushrooms and their magical properties. Like with ecosystems, how they would like kickstart ecosystems again that were like dead. And like you just like put some mushrooms in the ground and they basically kickstart everything. So I feel like maybe mushrooms are like the kickstart of full transformation, maybe. Beauty in the forest, considered a good luck symbol. Finding a mushroom is considered to be very lucky, meaning good fortune is at hand, which would match the bright future, honestly. Thank you, Forest Fairy. Yeah, which would match the bright future. So I do see lots of positivity here. There's nothing negative here in this card. I'm just asking if there's anything else that we need to point out here. I feel like you need to remember, for some reason, then this might make more sense to you than it does to me, but I feel like you need to remember that you have already planted roots somewhere. You've already planted some roots that are old that you planted a long time ago. Roots that are old that you planted a long time ago. You need to accept that those roots can still help you. Those roots can still help you and bring you good things. And you need to accept that. I don't really understand how that correlates, but I'm hoping that that makes sense to you. That statement in particular. Like, I feel like you have really old roots that maybe you've kind of not forgotten about, but you've like tried to cover them up, or you've kind of ignored them for a while, been like, well, they were good back then, and they did grow, and they bore fruit once, but I feel like you need to go back to them. Like things that you have worked on prior that you thought were fruitful, and maybe were fruitful for a minute and then died off. I feel like they're going to be fruitful again if you've been debating on going back on with something. That's all I'm getting. That's all I'm getting. Like, they can be fruitful again. They can be fruitful again. There's nothing else in those cards, I asked. Magical natural surroundings. Yeah. Fly into mist surroundings symbolizes that you're in a magical place, usually with fairies, and also like associated with Christmas. Yeah. Wild Star, thank you so much, hon. You're welcome. Hopefully that last part made sense. I had to reread it play it in my head a couple times, because I'm like, I'm missing part of it. Did we get anybody else? It is almost time for us to read, by the way. I'm sorry, guys. I know I was like not really involved in the chat while I was doing those, but that's just how it goes, right? I don't think anyone else had a redemption. Very right. Is Kundalini energy and Kundalini experience. Yeah, I feel ignored. Aw, so soft. I know. We don't do those very often, though. Not for that long, anyway. Oh, Kundalini. Enlightenment with the stalk representing the spine, and the little cap at the top of the stalk, the opened crown chakra. Ah, which is interesting. I didn't know it symbolized Kundalini. I didn't know that either. Force Fairy. Does that help you more? That might actually make way more sense. And maybe you really need to focus on your root chakra. You love the picture too, Wildstar Watcher. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I didn't know what supplies could mean. Which would make sense because I've been seeing a lot of mushrooms. And I've been thinking about, honestly, your painting is going to have mushrooms in it. Fluid. Your painting's going to have mushrooms in it. I hope that's okay. It's a nice one. I don't think people believe that stuff outside of Ireland. Oh, you mean the fairy rings? I think more people think about it than probably you think. The fairy rings. The middle part sort of looks like a lion's mane mushroom. The middle part? In your painting? In your painting? And yes, you do. I like mushrooms. Okay. Okay. It's the real deal, man. We call them good neighbors. Aw. That's nice. That's nice. I'm glad, 420. I'm glad they're good neighbors. Like good neighbors, the fairies are there. In your fairy circle. Sorry, Gigi. I don't mean to push you. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. No one else had like a room pool or anything? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Does somebody want to do a redemption and they just haven't done it? Answer your heart calling so I can go, please. Sorry, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. You'll do mine for another day, Tara. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I feel like somebody really wants to redeem one. I'll let whoever it is. It's okay if you redeem one. It's okay, Fluid. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, you thought you wanted to paint? Oh, okay, mentioned it earlier. It's okay. It's okay, Tara. Your great grandma is from Ireland. She used to tell stories about fairies. Those are your favorites. Were they really your favorite? Aww. We need to team up and spread the gospel about the fairies. Yeah. Yeah, Fluid. You're not sure how much you'll be around over the next week? It's okay. It's okay. I still feel like somebody has something. What is it? What is it? Does somebody want to... I feel like somebody wants to redeem a rune. Because I've thought twice now that there's a rune redemption out there somewhere. Are you streaming tonight? Maybe. Yeah, who are we gonna raid? You want a reading? Saying quietly? Aww. Do you have points? Wildstar, you should point some. Which one do you want? You redeemed a rune reading a few days ago. Did you, Steve? I didn't do yours. You gave someone one? See, Fluid is giving somebody a card. Wildstar, is that your card, huh? You did? And did I read it? Did I read it? I remember reading one rune for you, Steve. It was a very good one. Oh, you were really busy though, so it was okay. Oh yeah, that happens. The only thing is the points, if I don't have my dashboard up, the points, I mean, it's just hard to keep track of everybody. How about instead, 2 2 room pools for all of us? 2 room pools for all of you? That would take me a while. Hello, all. Hey, Steve. Hey, Planet. Welcome to the treehouse, son. A stream-wide room pool. Oh, so you're thinking like 1 room for the whole energy of the room? I feel like a guidance card would be best for that, honestly. One at a time? Oh, I don't have time for that. I have to be going. It'd be like speed room pulling, and no one likes that. Everyone's like, that was not deep into my soul. Thank you so much. Welcome back as we share this reality tonight. Planet, of course. I appreciate sharing the reality with you. Oh, really? You like the energy orbs in the picture? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Wildstar, that's exactly what it is. I think I will do a guidance card for everybody. A whole, a stream guidance card. Oh, you mean picking one for everyone to ponder? Oh, yeah, I'm okay with that. Before we go, does anyone have... So we were on the same page, Fluid. We just were... I was misinterpreting your words, but we were on the same page. Also, does anyone have any, You like the defeated tree? It's a willow tree. It's a willow. It doesn't look defeated. It won't look defeated when I'm done with it. Good night, Rad. Good night. Right? What you looking at? I agree. They are pretty magical. Okay, let's get one guidance card for everybody. So everybody in the stream, we're gonna pull 1 card. It's gonna be general open guidance to as many people in the stream as possible. Preferably everyone in the stream, but you know, that doesn't always happen. So if we had to pick 1 card for people in the stream, what card would we pick? What message would we want to share with everybody? This one's funny. I laugh because this one's funny. Look, read this and tell me you don't want to laugh your butt off. Read it and tell me you don't want to laugh your butt off right now. Moon lore. Oh Lord. My butt. Yep, perfect. That's also another image. Planet, thank you so much for your follow. Thank you so much for your follow. Yeah. What the hey? Trickster. Yeah, that happens. That happens when I get sassy, guys. That happens when I get sassy. Fulfillment. The moon matrix has listened, Luna. We are coming for you. Oh man. Does anyone know what this bottom part says? Ebb and flow? What's ebb? What's ebb? Does anyone know what this word is? I don't know what this word is. What's this word? Ebb. What's the word ebb? I mean, they can come for me all they want, but it doesn't mean I'm going. I would be a very unmanageable target. I would be very difficult. Movement of water. Okay. And flow. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So just go with the flow. Whatever the moon dropped in your lap, you better just take it and go with the flow. Whatever the moon forcibly dropped in your lap, you're just gonna have to take it and flow. So sorry. However, you should be peaceful about it. You should be peaceful about it at the same time. Because it's all for your greatest good. It's all for your greatest good. So you should rest easy and just go with the flow. That's too real. I can't sleep now. It's the movement of water. The moon controls the waves, so relax and let the flow take you. Yeah, yeah. Relax and let it take you. I also feel like dreams are standing out to me too. Like, pay attention to your dreams, guys. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. You have crazy freaking dreams that you don't understand. You better be writing that stuff down. You better be writing that stuff down. Darren, thank you so much for your advice. You better be writing that stuff down, because it doesn't make sense now, but if you wrote it down, it would make sense later. It would make sense later. Write it. Did you write it down, Soft? Did you write it down? Write it down. Write down your dreams. Write down your dreams. All right, who do we want to read? What an energetic and sassy last card that we got. You memorized it. Okay. As long as it's there. As long as it's there. As long as it's there. How do we want to read? Good night, everyone. Good night, Dragon. Good night, hon. It's been fun. I really enjoy my time with you guys. I do. I really do enjoy my time. And I think, honestly, once I start, I do think I'll move some streams to, like, sub-only, like, emote days or, like, Patreon-only kind of things for certain paintings. And honestly, I think that'll also open us up to be okay with just doing, cards sometimes, too, because sometimes it's hard to do both in the same stream, you know what I mean? So I think we might focus on that too. Of course, Forest Fairy, of course, huh? Of course, you're welcome. You're welcome. Who's on? Oh, I know who I want to read. I know who I want to read. This person hasn't been on in a super long time. Check is on? Yeah, check is on. I don't know, something about me always wants to pick people who have low view counts. And I just saw that Brennan is on. And I have not had a chance to check in with Brennan in like forever. So I'm kind of leaning towards Brennan, because I don't even think Brennan is streamed in like forever. If you guys are okay with Brennan. Brennan the founder. You guys want to go hang out with Brennan? Sorry, I am going to my dashboard, so the stream, yeah, someone new. Shivel limit support? Yeah. Tara, do you know Brennan? I have that moon card, Luna. I know. Soft. No, you're super new Twitch. Okay, we'll raid Brennan. He'll enjoy it. And I don't think he'll be expecting it. Alright. So we're gonna raid Brennan the founder. And then we'll see who's available next time. 4, 3. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. We're gonna have fun with Brennan for a minute. Right now. Goodbye, guys. Thank you. Thanks, Hot Bagels. Aw, he just went offline. Did he really, Kim? Aw, shoot. Well, just kidding. Cancel raid. You came over from there, did you, Kim? Aw, man, I was gonna raid Brennan. Steve the Medium is like, oh my gosh. Alright, well then I know who else we're gonna raid. Then we'll raid Michael. We'll raid Michael. Goodbye! Well, we were gonna raid Brennan, but Kim came over from his stream and told us that that he was just popped offline, so now we're choosing Michael to raid instead. I know Michael will appreciate it. Yeah, he will. He will. So thank you, Kim, for letting us know, because I was gonna raid Brendan because I was so excited that he was on. I was like, oh my gosh, I can hit.